Boom. There we go. Um, I think might need to fix that a little bit too. The camera. There we go. All right. Got my mic. Check, check, check. How we sounding? Good morning, and welcome to another episode of Sunrise Sadhana. It's a beautiful morning here in Chicago, Illinois. What an absolutely amazing day to be alive. June 4th. Got the theme here on the screen. When there are no thoughts of giving to others, of having offered, of sacrifices made, we are advancing towards awakening. Oh, one thing before we practice today, make sure you have your journal handy. Make sure you have your water or your tea handy. So give me a second. I'm going to go get those things for myself here. Gonna get my water here. My tea. I'm gonna be fully stacked today with tea. We got the triphala tea. We got the other Ayurvedic herbs tea. We got my Thai inhaler. That'd be a cool sponsor. Whoops. Tea down. Got a little tea spillage. That's okay. Where should I put these so I don't spill them? Put them back here. And let's see. I think I should. I can keep that. Maybe we'll take the comments down. Keep coming back to this theme. So I think I'm gonna leave it on the screen. So you can be reminded of it. I can be reminded of it all class long. Hello to everyone joining on Instagram. All right. Awesome. Not a sponsor. Hopefully one day. Hong Thai. These inhalers are amazing. All herbs. Relieves dizziness. Camphor, borneol, menthol, and some secret other herbs. Let us rub the palms together. Begin class with Om Namo Gurudev Namo, the mantra that means I recognize, honor, and bow to the teachers and the teachings that have come before. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Oh, we can put that on the screen too, actually. That would be cool. In case you haven't seen this before, This is what it looks like. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And we always rub the palms together. Take a deep breath in. Hum Namo Gurudev Namo. We always do it 3 times. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Once for the teachers, once for the teachings, and once for the guru. Guru means from darkness to light. That which brings us from darkness to light. We all have a guru within us, so we do one for bowing, honoring, and recognizing the guru within you. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in and a full exhale. Very important, this concept of the guru within you. I am not your guru, but just a mere guide, facilitator that has certifications through RYT. I've been practicing for 15 years. Yoga has saved my life 2 times. And so important, this concept of the guru within you. If at any point throughout this class, your inner guide, your intuition, your inner voice is telling you you need something different than what I'm cueing, please follow your intuition, follow your inner guide. Anything that I cue is just a mere suggestion. Let's see here. I think I'm going to pull these names off the screen too. Let's see if I can do that quickly. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Let's take 3 deep breaths. All it takes is 3 deep breaths to completely change your state of consciousness. If you're ever feeling stuck, if you're ever feeling tired, if you're ever in a state of consciousness that you don't want to be in, you have emotions that you'd like to move through, not get stuck on or attached to those, it just takes 3 deep breaths. So let's begin the practice of changing our current state of consciousness. Take a deep breath in through the nose. We're going to breathe into the belly. Sometimes it's easier to do it from your back if you haven't done it before, but you really want to breathe into the belly so the belly expands. Breathe into the chest so the chest expands. Breathe into the throat. We're energetically pulling energy upwards on the inhale, energetically pulling energy downwards on the exhale. We're going to try to breathe for twice as long as we inhale. So find a comfortable seat, tall spine, inhale into the nose. Engage Ujjayi breath, which is a slight constriction of the back of the throat. Pause. And exhale. Breathe for as long in as you can. And pause. Exhale through the nose, Ujjayi, slow, smooth. The Ujjayi is kind of like a constriction valve. It slows it down, slows the breath down. So you can really smooth it out, elongate the breaths to be twice as long as your inhale. Inhale. Pause. Tall spine. Chin slightly tucked. Exhale. Make that sound of the ocean. That sound of the ocean is going to communicate to your vagus nerve that you are safe. So we can get into parasympathetic nervous system this morning. Let's do a little bit more pranayam, which basically just means breath. Um, there's more to it, but basically pranayama means breath. We will, gosh, I'm just getting so excited about these banners. I'm going to make another one. Pranayama means breath. An equal sign. It's silly, but pranayama. So you can see the spelling, even though Sanskrit has its own alphabet. It's kind of how you pronounce it. Pranayam means breath. So we're going to engage in some pranayam here called pratiloma. Pratiloma is a really powerful, a little bit more advanced breath technique. We're going to use a mudra. That's a hand position. So we'll put our index finger, right hand, index finger, middle finger on the third eye. Right thumb we'll use to close our right nostril. Ring finger we'll use to close the left nostril. Not all at once, but let's close the right nostril and inhale through the left. Pause at the top. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. We're going to inhale through both nostrils, Ujjayi. Pause. Now silently and slowly exhale through the left. Shouldn't hear anything coming, no sound. So it's a really, really soft, slow exhale. Inhale, Ujjayi, sound of the ocean. Pause. Exhale silently, slowly through the right. Begin to internalize the senses, meaning bring the senses inward. Like a turtle brings its limbs in to its shell. Inhale through both. Ujjayi, sound of the ocean. Pause. Exhale through the left. Inhale to the left. Pause. Exhale through both. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the right, silently, slowly. Inhale through both. Exhale through the left, silently, slowly. Inhale left. Exhale through both. Inhale through both. Exhale through the right. Really silent, really slow. Inhale through the right. Exhale through both. And keep going like that on your own. Continue breathing. A couple more rounds. You should be feeling very peaceful right about now. Let's take a deep breath in through both nostrils. Pause. And from the crown, exhale through the third eye, through the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the gut, the root, into the earth. Make your way to standing. Let's do some sun salutations. Inhale the hands high. Root into the four corners of the feet, the big toe, the pinky toe, the knife edge, and the inside edge. Turn on the quads, the glutes, the thighs. Place the hands in prayer. Press thumbs into heart, heart into thumbs. Roll the shoulders back and down. Think of one thing you're grateful for in this moment. just one thing. I'm grateful that I get to spend so much time with my family this month. Shine my palms forward, squeeze the shoulder blades behind, re-engage the lower body if you lost it. This is our foundation. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, hands up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Arms wide, lead with the chin. Bend into the knees a lot for this first forward bend. Uttanasana, forward fold. Chin to chest. Reach down with the crown. Relax the crown towards the earth. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes to end on a positive note. Inhale through a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chin to chest. Inhale, right foot back. Low lunge. Anjaneyasana Asana. Make sure the hips are aligned with straight forward like headlights. Make sure the left foot and the right knee are on train tracks versus on a tightrope. Inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale, deepen into the lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, deepen. Ground the hands. Inhale. Exhale, deepen into the lunge. One more deep inhale. Exhale here. Remember, this is just as much a breath practice as it is a movement practice. So really put a lot of energy into breath, an intentional breath to movement. Flip the back toes, press into the palms, into the 5-finger pads, create a cat-like back to create room to step back, left foot to the right, Palagasana plank pose. Squeeze all the muscles in your lower body, glutes, thighs, hamstrings, and then energetically press the heels down towards the mat. That's going to help turn on the full back line stretch, the calf stretch, while also strengthening the core. Really squeeze the abdomen, all the muscles in the core. Inhale, reach forward, shift forward. Exhale, slow, controlled Chaturanga. Inhale through Cobra. You can have little to no weight in the hands and just lift up with the muscles in the back of the core, or you can press into the hands for a full Cobra. What I haven't realized my whole life is that you can actually have your feet spread apart for this, especially those with lower back issues, tightness, blessed with the gift of stiffness in the lower back. You can inhale into the back. Exhale, expand in the lower back. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale. Exhale. Re-engage the Ujjayi if you lost it. We'll be Ujjayi breathing this whole practice. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale the forehead down towards the mat. Slow and controlled in the transitions. On the mat and off the mat. Slow and controlled in the transitions. Exhale the heels or the hips and the tailbone high. Lead with the tailbone. Continue gazing forward. And once the hips and heels are as high as they can get them, press the chest to the thighs and then gaze towards the navel. You want some chest to thigh compression here if you can, and exhale the heels towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale, lower the heels down towards the mat. Inhale, hips high, heels high. Exhale, lower the heels down towards the mat. You can lower one heel, raise the other, bend into one knee. Exhale, switch. Inhale, pedal. Exhale, right heel down towards the mat. Left heel up, left knee bent. Inhale. Exhale, switch them a couple more times. And when you're ready, slowly begin to step your right foot in between your hands. If you can get the heel down first, that's ideal. Then the toes. If not, we have some thing to work towards. Inhale, Anjane Asana on the other side. Low lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, ground the hands and deepen into the lunge. Feel the stretch along the inside of the left hip. Full inhale. And exhale to deepen into the stretch. Really feel, bring your mind to the tension in the front of the left hip melting. Deep inhale. And a full exhale. And rock back. Step forward. Left foot meets right. Inhale through a halfway lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades. You can also halfway lift grounded, but I like to glide my hands up the shins all the way to the thighs and squeeze the shoulder blades together at the top. Exhale, fully forward fold. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time. Chin glued to the chest. We'll reach up towards the sky. Look at the space in between the hands. Plant that seed of gratitude in the heart. And bow. We will continue a couple more times here. Inhale the hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, chin to chest. This time, walk the hands forward. Palagasana, plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, slow, controlled Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through upward facing dog. Make sure to rise the knees up off the mat. Inhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Exhale, flip the feet. Press into the hands. Press the hips high, heels high, chest compression to the thighs. Exhale, heels towards the mat. Inhale. Take 10 tiny steps with hip circles to the top of the mat. Tiny step, big hip circle. Inhale through a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. You can grab opposite elbow here. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale through a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time with the chin glued to the chest. Inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale. Prayer hands to heart. Bow. We'll flow breath to movement one more time. Inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Walk the hands towards the front of the mat. Palagasana plank pose. We'll be here for another 30 minutes. Just kidding. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, flip the feet. Upward facing dog. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, flip the feet with the tailbone and gaze forward. Really press upwards with the coccyx, the tip of the tailbone. And then finally, gaze towards the navel. Exhale the heels down towards the mat. And then this time, press back to forward fold with the hands. Walk the hands back to the feet. Uttanasana, chin to chest. Clasp the hands. Allow them to fall forward. Drape the chest over the thighs. Bend the knees a little bit or a lot, whatever works best for you. We'll do a little bit of hands to feet pose. I like to go underneath from the front, so lift the toes up, slide your hands underneath. Feet hips width distance. A nice wrist stretch by pressing into the toes. Inhale to lengthen, straighten the legs, lengthen the spine. Press down with the feet and pull up with the hands simultaneously. Gently. Inhale. Pull. Push. Equal but opposite forces. Exhale. Rock back onto the heels. Slide the hands out. Inhale through a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time. Chin glued to chest until finally Urdhva Hastasana. Take a deep inhale, reach. Exhale, hands in prayer. One sun salutation honoring the teachings. One sun salutation honoring the teachers. And one sun salutation honoring the teacher within us. Okay. Make your way back to seated. What time do we have here? Still got some time left for a little bit of Kundalini. Amazing. Let's do some deep breathing. My lungs are detoxing this morning. That's awesome. Love that. Grab a sip of water. Inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand grounds behind you. Twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Gaze over your right shoulder with the head, but also with the eyeballs. See if you can, how far you can get your gaze to the right with the eyeballs. And then inhale, slowly unwind. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand grounds behind. Use the hand and the knee like a fulcrum. So press into the knee, press knee into hand, press into the grounded left hand. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, deepen, and utilize the breath to get deeper into this stretch. So inhale into the belly. Exhale into navel to spine. You should feel some muscles turn on when you breathe. Inhale, unwind gently. Place the hands on the shins. Inhale, roll the pelvis forward. Exhale, roll the pelvis back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. You can also do this from a cat-cow if that feels better for you, from tabletop. Feeling pretty good for me in cat-cow today, so I'm going to do that. Inhale. We'll go this way. Inhale. Drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the chin. Exhale, press the earth away, press the navel to spine, meaning kind of a squeezing of the air out of the body, pulling and contracting the transverse abdominis, if you know what that is. Another way to think about that is imagine you're trying to stop yourself from peeing and contract that muscle. Inhale, drop the belly, raise the gaze. Exhale. Press navel to spine, really wring all of the air out. Press the air out, navel to spine. Inhale. Cow pose. Exhale. Cat. Inhale, cow. My friend Christian taught a class once where he made us moo like cows. So stupid, but it helps you to not take your day so seriously. Exhale through cat. Make the sound a cat makes. Meow. Very childish, but sometimes that's helpful in the morning. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Chin to chest. And we'll speed it up. We'll do this for about a minute. Again, you can also be here, pulling on the shins, seated, same motion, come from the lower spine. We'll do this for about 1 minute. So let's see, 52. Strong, powerful breath, strong, powerful movement from the lower spine. This is going to rehydrate the discs. Get synovial fluid moving, cerebrospinal fluid moving. Really strong, powerful inhales and exhales. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. This part's very important. Inhale fully. Kegel, contract the pelvic floor. Press navel to spine. That's a sucking in and up in the belly. And then chin to chest. Hands high. Pistol grip. Suspend the breath. Reach. Exhale. Slowly lower down. Feel the energy of the earth beneath you. Gyan Mudra. Forefinger and thumb together. Backs of the hands on the knees. Silence and stillness. Allow it to settle that energy moving, allow that to settle. Take a full inhale, full exhale. Fingers in front, thumb behind. Grab the shoulders. Inhale left, exhale right. Gentle twist, powerful breath. Gaze follows the movement. Inhale left, exhale right. 1 minute. If you want this more advanced, you can also do this in Gomukhasana to get some hip stretch as well for those of you with an advanced practice. Inhale, reach the hands high. Pull on all three locks. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha. Suspend the breath. Reach. Navel to spine. And exhale. Allow that to settle. Meditation. Switch Gomukhasana. If you went for it. Silence and stillness. Gyan Mudra. Come to sitting on the heels. Tall spine. Hands on thighs. Inhale, roll the pelvis forward. Exhale, roll it back. So good for us. So good for the spine. Just wake it up. Get it moving around. Vertebrae moving. Discs rehydrating. Blood circulating. Oxygenating the body. Halfway there. Really strong breaths here. 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold, reach, pull the locks. Energy up. Suspend the breath. Reach. Exhale. Ground the fingertips. Gyan Mudra. Allow that to settle. Deep exhale. Come to standing. Side bends. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. That's funny. I figure out how to get my face to not. I'll do it sitting, but you can do it standing or sitting, whatever works. Inhale, reach. Exhale, ground. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower the hand. Just like that, 60 seconds. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Off here. Ten more. Making the most strong, most powerful breaths all morning. Almost like Wim Hof breaths. Three, two, one. Inhale, both hands high. Pull in the locks, reach. Press navel to spine, Kegel, chin to chest. Reach, reach, reach. Pull the energy up. Gaze at the third eye with the eyes closed. Exhale. Slowly glide, slowly exhale. Even slower than that. Slow down the exhale. Slow down the movement. Gyan Mudra. Meditation. Allow that energy to radiate throughout the body, permeate all the cells of the body, oxygenate all the cells. Feel the aliveness. We'll do some core work. Find your way to your back. We will start with jackknives. Actually, let's do some crunches first. Inhale. You'll plant the feet, ground the hands. Inhale up. Squeeze the core. Reach towards the sky with the chin. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Actually, inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, reach up. Three, two, one. Keep going. Hands behind the head. This time lift and press the elbows into the knees. Lower down. Exhale. Squeeze. Press knees into elbows, elbows into knees. Inhale, lower down. Make sure to press the lower back firmly into the mat. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. Crunch. This time, tiny ball. Exhale, reach the hands and the legs out. Inhale. Exhale, tiny ball crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tiny ball crunch. Just as much breath practice as movement practice. Okay. Jackknives. This is a leg lift, and you can just do leg lifts or one leg at a time, or you can add the hands reaching towards the toes. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and reach. We'll flip over. Inhale, Superman. Lift from the core muscles in the back. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the toes and the forearm to the mat. Inhale. Lift everything up. You can reach the arms out far or just tee your arms. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. 5. Lower. Inhale and squeeze. You can also add in a floor bow if that's in your practice. Exhale, lower. Inhale, floor bow. Or Superman. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale, take another sip. Hold. One more. And lower down. Hands stacked on top of each other. Forehead to the hands or chin to the hands. Breathe into the lower back. 360 breath. Expand. Create space in the lower back. Deep inhale and full exhale. One more core exercise. Find boat pose. You can stay here or lower down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Lower down and hold. Squeeze, Squeeze and lower down. Mini Shavasana. Squeeze the knees in to the chest. Plant the feet. Bridge pose. Inhale, reach up with the hips. Walk the shoulders closer. Maybe you might clasp your hands underneath you. Inhale, hold, press into the big toes, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, linger. And exhale, lower down. Ground the sacrum. Feel the energy of the earth beneath you. Squeeze. Tiny ball. Kick the left foot out. Bump the hips over towards the right. Ground right knee. Ground the shoulder blades. Arms to a T, gaze right. Maybe you might place your left hand on top of your right knee. Maybe you might bend your left knee for cat pulling its tail. And grab the left toes with the right hand. Deep breath into the belly, into the chest. Exhale. Utilize the breath to get into muscles you didn't even know you had. Maybe bring a smile to your face. Inhale. Tiny ball. Kick the right foot out. Squeeze the left knee in. Exhale. Twist it behind on the other side. Arms to a T, ground the shoulders. Maybe you might bend into the right knee. Maybe grab hold of those right toes with the left hand. Gaze is left. Right hand on top of left knee. Utilize the breath to get into muscles you didn't know you even had. Utilize the breath here. Into the belly, into the chest, into the belly. Full exhale, Ujjayi. Slow, smooth breath. Slowly unwind. Tiny ball. Give yourself a squeeze. Fully in to the belly, into the chest. Let it go. Happy baby. Grab the outside edges of the feet. Ground the sacrum. Really suck the sacrum. Holy smokes. Got a little tickle in my throat today. Grab the outside edges of the feet. Deep breath in. Press the sacrum into the earth. Inhale. Pull on the outside edges of the feet. You can Kick one leg long, kick the other leg long, rock back and forth. Anahatasana. Also feeling rock and roll. Maybe 30 seconds of rock and roll. Nice massage of the back. If that's too much, you can also just move your hips in circles in one direction and then the other direction. Give your back a little low back, a nice little massage. Whatever feels good in your body. And then let's make our way to melting heart. Tabletop. Inhale. Exhale. Reach forward. Step your hands forward. Third eye to the mat. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Fold the chest down towards the mat. Maybe you might be able to get your chin to the mat. Maybe you might be able to drape your full chest across the mat. I cannot do that. Deeply in. Full exhale. Full inhale. And a full exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, chest just 1 inch closer towards the mat. Last inhale. Exhale. And reach around. Grab the outside edges of the feet. Ground the third eye or the forehead. Pull on the feet. Kick the feet into the hands. Lift the feet up off the ground. Roll onto the top of the head. You should be feeling the stretch along the back line of the body. Kick into the hands, pull on the hands. You can play around with rolling onto the top of the head, onto the forehead. Play around with the breath and the angle of the pull to get into the different muscles of the back, upper back, lower back. Exhale, ground, tiny seed pose. Hands beside you. It's kind of like a child's pose, but hands back, like airplane arms. Hands forward, child's pose. Knees wide. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hips towards the heels. Inhale. Deep Ujjayi exhale. Sound of the ocean. Next, you're going to press into the hands. Come up to tabletop. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Right leg high. Exhale. pigeon on the right. Parallel the shin towards the top edge of the mat. Pull big toe towards the knee. Flex the foot. Check to see if your left foot is straight, left leg behind you straight. Check on the left side and then check on the right side behind you. And then exhale to elbows or all the way to sleeping pigeon. Deep breaths here, fully in. Letting go. Deeply in and deeply out. Stay here for as long as you need or press back into downward facing dog. Three-legged dog. Open up the hip. Reach the knee towards the sky. Bend into the knee. Maybe you flip the dog into wild thing. Exhale, ground that foot. Inhale, three-legged dog on the other side. Knee to nose, knee to the outside of the left wrist. Parallel the shin towards the top of the mat. Inhale. Rise up. Exhale. Check behind. Straight leg, straight foot. Check on both sides. Exhale the elbows down towards the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Chest towards the mat. Reach the hands forward. Ground the third eye. Inhale. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, reach. Exhale the chest towards the mat. Inhale. Reach forward. Exhale. Chin to the mat. Look forward, reach forward. Breathe here. Deep Ujjayi. Inhale. Linger. Deep Ujjayi. Exhale. Fully into the belly, into the chest. Full exhale. On the next inhale, begin to walk the hands back towards that folded leg. Press weight into the hands. Flip the back toe. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Flip the dog. Wild thing. Inhale, reach that left leg high. Exhale, ground. Downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Walk the hands back. Frog squat, yogic squat. Press elbows into knees, hands in prayer. Deep inhale. full exhale. I'm realizing you can't see me here. And when you're ready, make your way to your back. One final tiny ball. Squeeze your knees into the chest. Clench the fists. This is our final posture here. I call it rag wringing pose. If you have any negative energy left in your body, we're going to wring it out like a rag, like wringing out water from a rag. So squeeze every muscle, contract every muscle, clench your fists, clench your brow, clench your teeth, squeeze the knees into the chest, toes towards the face. Everything squeeze, every last bit of negative energy, just squeeze, 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 and then let go. Into final Shavasana. You can listen to the sounds of the birds. And of the wind chimes. Imagine as if you are a bucket of ice melting on the warm concrete, warmed up from the sun on a summer day. Ice melting into the ground. Energetically melt into the mat, into the floor. Shine the palms towards the sky and relax. No need to manipulate or shape the breath. Become a witness to the breath. Effortlessly and easily blink your eyes open. Roll into your wrists, roll the ankles, and the other direction. Pretend like you're flicking water off of your fingers. Roll to one side. After pose of the corpse, we do pose of rebirth. Fetal position. Imagine your heart connected by a string of light to my heart. As you inhale, I send you prana. Imagine golden glowing energy flowing in a spiral wave-like direction. Inhale in that prana. And then exhale, life force back through that string of light, golden glowing energy moving away from your heart into mine. We are always connected by the string of light. You always have the opportunity to receive energy from all beings. You always have the opportunity to give energy to all beings. Open your heart up to this flow of energy, this giving and receiving, this reciprocity. And now imagine someone in your life that is struggling, that is suffering. Maybe a friend, maybe a family member, maybe an enemy, an ex, someone that needs to be forgiven. Send them energy now in this moment. Inhale energy from the earth. Exhale that energy through the string of light into their heart. Watch their whole body light up with a golden glowing energy. Watch a smile come to their face. Their face lights up with a smile. And now receive that energy back. Feel your body become illuminated by this golden glowing energy. Bring a smile to your face. Press up to seated slowly, intentionally. Inhale. Full exhale. Tall spine. Gyan Mudra. Rub the palms together. Place them over the eyes. And enjoy the peace you've created throughout this practice. Rub the palms together. Let's finish class with a long Sat and a short Nam. Truth is my identity. Deep inhale. Sat Nam. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free in their minds. May all beings be free in their spirits. May all beings be free in their bodies. And may my every thought, may my every word, and may my every action in some way contribute to that happiness and that freedom for all in each moment. May we always meet every moment with openness and clarity and excitement, curiosity, question everything. May we always fulfill our true purpose in each moment. Universe, I ask, please put us in the places that you want us to be, with the people you want us to be with, doing the things you want us to be doing. And I trust that it is so, always. Thank you so much for nudging me onto my dharmic path. I wish for you the energy to fulfill your purpose today. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. One more time, the theme of class today, for you to contemplate in your journal. When there are no thoughts of giving to others, of having offered, of sacrifices made, we are advancing toward awakening. See you tomorrow bright and early, 7 a.m. Central Time. And as always, if you need anything, feel free to DM me. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Put a comment. Like and subscribe. Never said that before. Smash the like button. And we got a few retreats coming up, so check them out at mooladharma.com. Can put that up here. mooladharma.com. Can I even show that? I might be able to show it on screen. That'd be cool. Share the screen. Let's do this one. And mooladharma.com. You can go to the retreats tab. We got 3 retreats left. August 17th to 21st, Mountain Sound Retreat, a 4-day immersive for aspiring and inspiring music producers at a summer camp in the mountains. 1.5 hours from Denver. Still accepting applications, but spots are going quick. Here's the poster. Yoga with Tony Love. There I am on the flyer. Very excited about this. So you just click apply to attend and fill out this Google form. Oh, whoops, you probably weren't even seeing that. So, second annual Mountain Sound is here. You just click apply to attend. Here's the poster. There's Tony Love on the flyer. That's what I'm talking about. Just going to be a really awesome retreat in the mountains of Colorado for music producers who are also into yoga. We have Connect to Your Inner Golden Aspen. I kind of changed the lingo there. It's called Connect to Your Inner Nature, but it's going to be awesome. Golden fall colors in Colorado during that time, God willing. So a little bit of info about that retreat. You can apply on my website. Soon you'll be able to buy your tickets on the Resonate website, but I have a little application here on the website for you to join the interest list. You can also tour the venue here on Instagram. It's at Freebird Valley. You can see these amazing, I should probably end this Instagram stream, huh? Oh. Weird. Anyway, yeah, here we are. Just a really beautiful venue. I'll wait for the yoga space in this video. It's so nice. Love the wood finishes. It's simple. It's luxurious in its simplicity and super way out there in the mountains. So amazing hot springs nearby. And we'll go on a mountain hike. We'll do some cold plunging in the river. I love the animal fur and the animals on the wood burning stove. Really, really beautiful. Some cheaper options too on the bunk beds for those who are looking for a more affordable yoga retreat experience. And Oh gosh, I haven't. I need to add that to the stage. Goodness gracious. So I will remove this.